All right, traders, let's analyze US30. Okay, so the US30 looks also somewhat going short, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. But definitely, it is still a strong bullish trend, but I'm preparing myself to short US30. Here we go. So right here we have the monthly time frame, and the monthly time frame is definitely a bullish trend. All right. So once we move on to the weekly time frame, and the weekly time frame is also still a bullish trend. So we got the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and the highest high. So okay, I'm not gonna dive into the other one, so let's find out the trend first. So that is the bullish trend. So then we have the daily time frame, and the daily time frame, it looks pretty interesting. So we had a consolidation. So it is technically it could be a bearish trend, but we just got a new higher high, and now we are creating, maybe we're creating a higher low, and it may push us up or push us down in order to create a bearish trend. So, so this is definitely a bullish trend. So on the 4-hour time frame, as we can see right here, it has been stalling for quite some times, as a as you guys can see right here. And after the consolidation, it literally broke through, and it went for the newest higher high and the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then it came back down. It did literally plummet. So right here, now we are back into a bearish trend, and we are slowly but surely hitting the support level. All right. So the 4-hour time frame is pretty interesting. The 2-hour time frame and the 1-hour time frame looks very, very similar. All right. So for right now, the US30 is still overall a bullish trend. But once we have just checked the smaller time frames, it's kind of like exhausting. It wants to come down because something that will never ever go up high, it will also go up down, right? That's the way how the market works, because we need to build a staircase. We need to build one level to the next level, one level to the next level, right? All right, so now let's find the support level and the resistance level, since this is also important for my analysis. So on the monthly time frame, I found 3 support level. So the first support level is right here. As you guys can see, the letter M stands for the monthly support level. So we have it right here. It came up, it did reject, came back up, and it literally reject at the same area of interest, which is the resistance level, right? But then once it took a deep breath and pushed it all the way through, the resistance level broke, came back down, as you guys can see the candle wick, and it pushed up further. So now we did create a support level. So we have the same thing right here. This is another support level, came back down, hold up, because the first thing, it was in April 2024, there was a rejection. It did break through, came back down, and now we created a new monthly support level. And all the way down on the bottom, this is so beautiful. I love it because you guys can see right here, it literally built up a beautiful support level, a beautiful strong support level on the monthly time frame. Came back up, came back down, rejected, up and down, and it was undecided whether it wants to go further up and down, came up, rejected, and so on, as you guys can see here. Boom. We have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, 5, and 6-ish. Okay, that's literally a strong support level on the monthly time frame. And if we look at the weekly time frame, as I always say, once multiple time frames are aligned in one, it indicates that is either a strong resistance level or support level. So right here, let's go further up. So we do have the weekly, the daily, and the 4-hour time frame aligned together. So if I zoom in, you guys can see here on the weekly time frame, we have going up, it did reject, it going up, came back down where it did rejected. So we created basically a new level, which is now the support level. And if we look at the daily time frame, yes, I didn't want to go to the daily time frame. Here we go. We have the rejection, and we have the support, fake out, came back up, and here's another support, and now it's coming back down. All right. So this is another daily strong support level, and might as well going over the 4-hour time frame, which I actually didn't want to go for. It's very, very, very the same, but it's a little bit messy. Why is it messy? Because we have one touch here, touch here, touch here, touch on the upper level, but also touching on downwards right here, touch, and so on. So basically, we do have 4 hour of support level. So we need to be careful when to trade and how to trade. And I'm going to tell you this towards at the end of the video. So right now, so we were looking for the weekly support level. So we have another weekly support level right here. And this weekly is not that strong as the first one or the bottom one right here, because basically we only get one touch, okay? The more touches, the stronger is the level, right? But we only have one touch, but I want to align this because this is the market structure. It may come back down, reject, and pushes back up. All right, that's why I place the support level right here. And here we have another stronger support level. Why do we have it? Because we have two touches. One touch right here and the second touch. Okay. And then we have another weekly support level right here. Hold on. We have one touch, two, three touches, four, five, and six. All right, so this one is a good, strong weekly support level, and I believe the daily, oh yeah, and the monthly as well. All right, so this one will probably hold up so much better than the other two. And it's the same thing with the down on the bottom, but let's not focus on the 1, 2, 3, and 4, since we found a very strong support level at the monthly, weekly, and the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, as I say, it's the same thing. All right, it is the same thing. I don't want to keep the video for too long, so let's dive right into when to short, how to short, and we need to wait for some confirmation because I don't want to short blindly. If we look at the daily time frame, so definitely it's a little bit tricky because we do have only the 4-hour support level, and we have the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly support level. So what I want to see is that it has to break. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that it's going to reject in this area of the 4-hour. It comes back down. I hope it's going to hover a little bit around and then break the 4-hour and the weekly and the daily and this 4-hour. And once I see a big bearish engulfing candle, then I'm going to short, okay, for the daily time frame. But if I want to do some day trading or some scalp, then I will definitely short on the first support level, the break, retest, and then I'm going to short around this area, which is around the 48,000 to 48,700, this kind of area. And then I'm going to close my position to the next 4-hour support level. And if I really want to trade for scalp, then I need to look further down at the 2-hour, 1 hour, and the 30 minutes time frame. But I will not dive into it right now because this video will take too long. Okay, so this is my analysis. So I will wait for a break, a retest, a bearish engulfing, and then I will short. But we definitely need to have a high volume in order to break through the strong support level. Please comment down below what you guys think. Do you guys want to short as well, or do you just want to go for the newest higher high and go long around this area of interest? And as always, you execute, you gain, and you succeed. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.